And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, John Denny. How about a scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And here it comes. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Mark McLemore. Flips it behind his back. Morgan tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next is the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez. Denny checks the runner, and he's back standing. First offering, runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
The 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. The throw to first. And Martinez is out. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 5. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed. Bounce to the right. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. One left for Seattle. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound today, Jamie Moyer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Joe Morgan. The pitch. That one is upstairs. And the pitch.
Ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Number 28 stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. Tap to first. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
That is good. The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Mike Schmidt digs in now. In there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
That one ripped left field. McLemore raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now Gary Matthews.
1 ball, no strike.
And a 1-0. And a foul ball left side. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Digging in, Tony Perez. And takes low for ball 1. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Gary Maddox. This one smoked out to left. McLemore makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. Phillies leave them loaded. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And now for Seattle, Brett Boone. The wind of the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
That is it. The center fielder, Mike Cameron.
So up next, Mike Cameron. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And ball one. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boo. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule to swing. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Here's the 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And he deals. Got him. One away. Carlos Guillen up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
David Bell up next for the Mariners. And there's a ball. The 1-0. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is down low. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2-2 down. In the air, right field. Number 28 on his way over. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now Bo Diaz.
Bo Diaz.
The wind and the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Ivan De Jesus. In there at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1 now. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Pete Rose stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. Oh, great stop. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back back here at the ballpark, top half of the third inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Dan Wilson. Here comes a pitch. Wilson goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2014. Next offering is in for a strike. Late on that fastball. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throw to first, great stretch, and they got him. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And a bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
One gone, runner at first. Mark McLemore will hit next. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. One left for Seattle. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And misses inside. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And digging in for Philadelphia, number 28. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
And now the lefty. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
One strike.
And that's in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard hit, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Schmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fly to left his first time up. No outs, runners at first and second. And another ball.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
One strike.
Here's a 2-1. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now got left fielder Gary Matthews.
2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Gary Matthews.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Double steal. Pulls that one foul. One out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball out towards left field. That will carry. And that ball is gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now for the Phillies, Tony Perez. That's in there. That's strike 1. Perez starting as the designated hitter. 41 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Gary Maddox getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a little high.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Diaz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
First baseman, number 5.
Denny back to work. Ball 1 there. Inside, just missed. Bounced out to short. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And now, Brett Boone reached on an infield single his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's a tapper towards short. De Jesus tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, Mike Cameron.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
Runner at second here, one gone. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Carlos Guillen.
Carlos Guillen up next for the Mariners. Caught looking his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Back to the mound. Fires to first on the run. That's the third out. Mariners lead one. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Ivan De Jesus. The pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
There's a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Line drive. Hauls it in. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Pete Rose.
And now it's going to be Pete Rose. He hit into a double play his first time up. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Kicks and deals. Fouled off left side. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 8.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Joe Morgan now at the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
In the dirt. And the Phillies are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mariners nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, David Bell.
David Bell.
The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Base knock right field.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Wilson.
And here's the catcher, Dan Wilson. Grounded out his first time. in there for strike one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 0-1.
Ball.
And the pitch. In the air on the infield. Morgan makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And up next for Seattle, Ichiro Suzuki. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Dives and he can't hang on. To second for one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark McLemore.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mark McLemore. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out on the play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, number 28.
Number 28.
And a pitch. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So a man aboard, and now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's a little bit high.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Runner on the go. That one out to right. Reaches for it, but it's foul. At the belt and fires. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. And the pitch. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And now it's even up. And a pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next is the designated hitter, Tony Perez. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That's inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and fires. Just missed.
3-1.
And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top of the 6th inning, and here is Edgar Martinez.
Edgar
Martinez measures 6 feet even, 38 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. There's a strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Next pitch is inside. 1-2 to count. Missing inside, and the count is 2-2. Line and a base hit into right.
That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 5. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Righty delivers, and that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. They get the force. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Here's the second baseman, Brett Boone. That misses, and that's ball 1. And he deals. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Fought off foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first. That's it out. And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in this.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gary Maddox. Moyer back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Joel Pinheiro up and loosening in the pen. Charlton getting cranked up as well. Now the 0-1. Hopped up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Diaz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. On the corner for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. And now the lefty stays alive. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now Ivan De Jesus. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Ed Drummond. At the belt and fires. Slapped foul. That one just missing inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Popped up right side. Boom. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Pete Rose.
Stepping in, Pete Rose. Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Guillen. The wide to kick the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Now 1-1.
One strike.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is David Bell. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Next offering misses down and away. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. Three-two now. Just a slow ground ball this time. Denny to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Dan Wilson up next for the Mariners. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Joel Pinheiro will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch is in there, and it's 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right-handed reliever. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
So digging in, number 28. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. Rips one to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Ichiro Suzuki. The right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Maddox right there to make the grab. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Mark McLemore digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. That one drifts inside. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Gary Matthews. The pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt.
3-1.
3-1 is on the way. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Perez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
On the ground, could be 2. Guillen over to second, and it's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the center fielder, Gary Maddox. That's in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. And 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch inside, 2-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Out to short, Guillen. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the Phillies catcher, Bo Diaz. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate, and that's outside. That one to first. He handles it himself. That is the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, number 5.
Number 5.
Denny back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. In the dirt. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now for Seattle, Brett Boone. And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That misses. And the count even 1-1.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Mike Cameron up next for the Mariners. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Runner leads away at second. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Guillen, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Next pitch is popped up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.